Hi there, Craig Hocknull here, Director of Instruction at the beautiful Glenwild Golf Club in Park City, Utah. I'm here on one of our signature holes, the 16th hole. It's a very long par 5, over 600 yards. This bunker right here gets a lot of action, and it especially will today with that close hole location. So I'm going to show you a couple of different options for getting out of the bunker depending on the lie that you're in. If you've hit your shot into the bunker and it maybe hits up here on the lip, now you're in trouble, right? You got to get in here, hit some type of a high blast out. So I'll show you how I do that. So one of the things that happens in a bunker like this is you take your high lofted club and you hit most of the sand straight up. So it's actually really complementary to the situation. So if I get in here, take my stance, the rules would be that you can fairly take your stance. You just can't build a stance. So you can't take sand, shove it up the face of the bunker and then stand on it. But I can come in here, take my stance, take my lob wedge. I may choose to put one leg out. When I see players put their leg out, the problem is it really restricts what happens with their hips. If you can really make some good club head speed with your hands and arms, you don't need hip action anyway. So just take a stance, maybe put your feet closer together. Get right in here, take a nice swing. The key here is once you've hit into the sand, don't worry about following through, just kind of chop and stop. That ball will pop up. We're just hoping to get it out of the bunker. If we can get it out of the bunker and have it trundle down to the hole, that would be great. But also don't be afraid of hitting it too hard because that energy is going up, which means it's not going to take off flying over the green. It's going to go straight up in the air and then come down with a sharp angle and hopefully stop for us. So let's see what it looks like. Chop and stop, landed on the fringe, rolled down. I got about 6 feet. Now, if your golf ball hits right here in the grass, let's see if I can make it happen, hits on the edge, rolls back down. Now I'm actually rolled slightly into the back part of the bunker. I'll move it out of my footprint right here. Now, this is tricky because I've got to hit down on the back of the ball this way. Main thing here is that you continue to follow through down the slope of the bunker, but go ahead and hinge your wrist at the same time. So let me demonstrate how to hit this shot for you. Pick the club up nice and sharp, bring it down, keep the club moving very smoothly down and across. Again, if I get this ball high enough, I'm hoping that it's going to snag a little bit of the fringe and trickle onto the green. I'm in a difficult situation as it is, so the main thing is just don't leave it right here in the face of the bunker. At least get it out. Even if I hit it to 20 feet or so, at least it's better than leaving it right here in the bunker. So let's give it a shot. Hinge of the wrist early, cut down on it, slide the club left and low. Catches the fringe. Just got held up just right there, but that's a pretty simple shot, maybe 10 or 15 feet from the pin. I should be able to take maybe my gap wedge and bump that on and possibly make it, excuse me. But that's a shot that I know I can do, and I'll show you in another video. Let's look at something a little bit more standard. Balls maybe come in here. Now you've got a relatively easy shot, level to slightly up. So in this shot, I can be a little bit more aggressive, but I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that as I hit down with my wrists, I'm gonna keep my hands nice and low and really scoop that club through. From this direction, it looks like this, down and through. So the handle is actually gonna kind of back up. I don't wanna travel that handle forward. If you need to hit a much longer bunker shot, that's what you're gonna do. Travel the handle forward. If you want a short bunker shot, you're gonna back the handle up and let the club head keep going. In this situation with the soft sand, I can be pretty aggressive here. So I'm gonna try to land this right by the pin or barely just short of it. Hinge, release under. Right there, hinge and release under. Caught the fringe, just barely trickled on. So Again, got about 10 feet. So there's 3 different options for you when you're in a greenside bunker and you're short-sighted. Hope that helps you next time you're out on the course.